Welcome back to Bauer Field for Game 2 of this USA South Tournament Championship game featuring the Brevard Tornadoes and the Battling Bishops. Yesterday, the Bishops were able to take Game 1 over the Tornadoes, and they're looking to get to the championship without a third game as the first pitch is taken by Drifton Paget for ball 1. Yesterday, the Tornadoes fell 8-3 to the Bishops. They're definitely looking for a comeback victory to keep their chances alive, as this one is grounded up the middle, corralled by the shortstop, able to get the speedy Paget for the first out of this ball game.
Now back to the Valley Bishops, your right fielder, number 7, Tyson Bass.
With that ground out, that'll bring up Tyson Bass. Bass yesterday, a major catalyst for that Battling Bishop victory for their offense. Able to knock in 5 RBIs with 2 home runs yesterday against this Tornadoes defense. As this one is grounded down the third base line, that'll be a fair ball. The speedy Tyson is rounding first, heading to second, and that will be a stand-up double. Tyson Bass continuing to show his offensive prowess against these Tornadoes defense. He is a hard person to get out. With that leadoff double, with that double from Bass, that'll bring up the first baseman, Jackson Hobbs. Hobbs, the senior from Georgia. This one is inside, and that one actually gets him in on the leg. That'll be a free base for Jackson Hobbs. And with that, that brings up the big left-handed hitter, Blake Scott.
Number 20, Blake Scott.
Yesterday we mentioned that Scott was splitting time this season at DH. He's getting the call for to be the DH here at the end. As this first pitch is taken on the outside half of the plate for ball 1. Next pitch is being delivered. Bass dancing around out there at second, distracting the pitcher. Seems to have worked a bit, as that was ball 2 on the outer half of the plate. Seems to be staying away from this lefty here. Next pitch is in there for a strike. First strike against Blake Scott. Thompson delivering his 4th pitch to Scott, as that one is taken for a ball. Nice block there by the catcher. That was Jennings back there with a nice stop from advancing the runners. Thompson toes the rubber, getting ready to deal his 3-1 pitch to Blake Scott. Bass takes off, as this one is sky deep to right field. And you can forget it. This one is gone, as Blake Scott delivers his 2nd home run of the season here in the USA South Championship game. Bishops off to a hot start from the jump, getting an early 3-0 lead thanks to the big lefty Blake Scott.
Now back to the Valley Bishops, the second baseman, number 23, Davey Morgan.
There's not many home runs that go out here at Bauer Field to right field, but Blake Scott is definitely one that can do it, as he has just proven to this Tornadoes defense. With that 3-run blast, that'll bring up Davey Morgan, the second baseman. Morgan ends up taking that one for a ball. Morgan grounds this one up the middle. Brevard still playing the shift like they did yesterday, and that will be the second out of this inning. Brevard seems to be using their same tactic as Bishops do get a lot of hits up the middle.
For the Battling Bishops, so left fielder, number 25.
So they have that second baseman there camped over to make sure there's nothing that gets past him. With that ground out, that'll bring up Alex Moskal. Moskal squares the bunt but pulls back as it was a ball. Pitcher and catcher asked to check to see if he goes. Umpire says no, so that will be official ball one. Moscow's coming in today with a .389 batting average. As he takes ball two. Getting to receive his third pitch. As this one is popped up into shallow left field. Left fielder calls off the shortstop, and that'll be the third out of this inning. Blake Scott with a 3-run home run to start the things off for the Battling Bishops. That'll be his 17th RBI of the season. And we'll be right back with Chandler Padgett towing the rubber for the Battling Bishops here on the Battling Bishops Sports Network. We're back for the bottom half of the first
49, C.P. Pyle.
With Brevard's leadoff hitter, C.P. Pyle, looking to strike back against the Battling Bishops as they go down early 3-0 off 2 hits. As Padgett delivers his first pitch, and that was a very crafty fastball on the outer half of the plate for strike one against C.P. Pyle. Nasty slider from Padgett there. Pyle did swing at it, however, was not able to make contact. Padgett working out of the windup here. Another slider hit to the shortstop Mason Nance as this one is fielded. Hobbs kind of has to rendezvous out of the way of the runner Pyle, but still able to secure the bag for the first out. Very nice play over there from Nance
Martin
and Hobbs. With that ground out, that'll bring up Luke Morton. Slider on the outer half of the plate. Take it for ball one from Morton. Morton holding down the 6th hole for the Brevard Tornadoes today. As he takes that pitch low in the end for ball 2. That pitch is taken on the outer half of the plate for ball 3. Paget falling behind here against Morton. Let's see with this next pitch working out of the windup if he's going to be able to battle back in this at bat. Very nice pitch there. Also a good frame by the catcher Barker. Brings the count now to 3-1 on the shortstop Morton. As this one is fouled off down the right field line into the Brevard bullpen, someone's able to corral it down there. Tosses it back into the dugout, and we'll have our 3-2 pitch here momentarily. Brevard chose to rock the all-black unis today. Not a very typical combo that you'll see in college baseball. As Morton goes down swinging, Paget was indeed able to battle back in this at-bat to get his second out of this inning and his first strikeout of the contest.
Now batting for the Tornadoes, the center fielder, number 15, Logan Clark.
After that strikeout from Paget, that'll bring up Logan Clark, captain of the outfield out there. Breaking ball in the inner half. Clark dodges to get out of the way. That'll be ball 1. Paget deals his next pitch, and this one is grounded up the middle. Hits off of Paget. He's able to field it. Tosses it over to first, and that'll be the third out. Chandler Paget able to stick with that one. That one fires up the Battling Bishops team tremendously. We'll be right back to the top of the second, seeing if the Battling Bishops are able to score more.
Leading off the Valley Bishops, the third baseman, number 42.
We're back here for the top of the second inning. Battling Bishops looking to do more damage against these Tornadoes. Colin Scoggins looking to start things off here as he's receiving his first pitch. That'll be taken for strike 1. Scoggins receiving his second pitch as he takes that one on the outer half of the plate. Breaking ball for ball number 1. Scoggins fouls this one off down the third base line. Third baseman unable to grab it. Receives a new ball for the umpire. We'll do this one more time. Scoggins able to lay off that one for his next pitch. Brings the count now to 2-2 to start this inning. Scoggins skies this one in the right field. CP Powell able to get there with no problem for the first out in the top of the second. With that fly out, that'll bring up the shortstop, Mason Nance.
Now back for the Valley Bishops, the shortstop, number 13, Mason Nance.
Nance doing a tremendous job this year of holding down that shortstop spot for the battling Bishops. As this one is fouled off, bringing the count to 0-1. Nance able to lay off that one so far. That makes the count now 1-1 with one out. Inside, dodges out of the way a little bit. Did not want to get hit there. Brings the count to 2-1. Thompson delivering the pitch. Nance fouls this one off towards the backstop. Beautiful day here in Rocky Mount, North Carolina for some baseball. A little bit more chilly than yesterday's game, but at least there's no rain. Just hope we don't have the commentators jinx. Nance dodges out of the way of that pitch, makes the count now full 3-2. Here's the 3-2 pitch from Thompson as this one is driven down the left field line. That'll be a stand-up double for the freshman Mason Nance. That is his second hit of this entire tournament. What a time to get that here in the championship game. With that stand-up double, that'll bring up the catcher, Jaden Barker, who is continuous to have the hot bat for the Bishops. Finding a way to reach on base at any means necessary. As this one is thrown behind the catcher, Barker. Jennings there able to reach behind him. His counterpart of the battling Bishops to grab that one from having Nance able to advance to third base. Thompson comes set, checks on the runner over there at second, and is ready to deal his next pitch. As he actually picks off Nance in there safely, standing up. Bit of a high throw, almost hit Nance in the head. Second baseman was able to catch it before anything else happened. Barker swung on and missed with that pitch. Barker swinging that orange select power, one of the more popular bats, as this one is fouled off into the battling Bishops dugout. One of the players down there was able to make a play on the ball. Looks like that was one of our pitchers over there, fielding PFPs. What do you know? 1-2 count here on Barker. Second baseman creeping in over there on Nance. Just trying to make sure he's not going anywhere. Barker swung on that breaking ball and out half of the plate trying to fight it off. Was not able to make any contact with it. That'll bring the second out.
Now back to Valley Bishops, the center fielder, number 5, Drifton Paget.
That'll bring up number 5, Drifton Paget, the center fielder. Grounded up the middle last time to the second baseman. And he's looking to drive this run in at any means necessary. Bishops do not think that 3 is enough for to defeat these tornadoes here. I'm being asked what is Drifton Paget swinging. That is also the select power. Count is 1-1 on Drift and Paget. We're having a good time up here in the press box. We have the commissioner of the USA South up here. He's having a good time. Kick back, relax, enjoying a beautiful day for some baseball. Count is 2-1 here on Drift and Paget. Taking slider on the outer half of the plate for ball 3. If you're Thompson, you definitely want to go after Paget here. You do not want to face Tyson Bass with runners in scoring position. As this one is driven down the left field line, that is going to be able to score Mason Nance. And that's going to be a stand-up double for Drift and Paget. Bishop's able to strike again. Back-to-back innings that the Bishops are able to put up a crooked number on the board. Bringing a reminiscence of yesterday as Tyson Bass is now walking up to the plate. Remember, fans, Bass had 2 home runs yesterday. Hit the ball for about a total of 900 feet or so. With 5 RBIs. Slider taken for ball 1. I'm being told that my math was wrong on Tyson's home run. I'm being told I should say around 870, give or take a few feet. As Thompson's ready to, he picks off to Nance. Inside move. Does not get him though. Excuse me, he picks off to Paget. As this ball is crushed, but that one goes foul into the Battling Bishops dugout. Seeing Tyson Bass take cuts like that does make a person's heart drop. You never know where that ball will land. Count is 1-1 on Bass there. That ball is foul. Wasn't fouled by much, but I would have to say I agree with the umpire's call there. Definitely was a foul ball. Makes the count now 1-2 on the right fielder, Bass. And you do not even have to look at that one. That ball is crushed and gone. That is Bass's 3rd home run in 2 games. Well, folks, if he hasn't hit the ball over 900 feet, then he has now. 7 RBIs in 2 games for Tyson Bass. That will be his 19th of the season. Excuse me, that'll be his 20th of the season. And that right there ties the school record for the Battling Bishops.
Now batting for the Battling Bishops, the first baseman, number 15, Jackson Hobbs.
Bishops continue to put up crooked numbers against these Tornadoes defense. Yet again, I tell you, Bishops are very known for 2-out rallies, as this one is fouled off down the right field line by Jackson Hobbs. Hobbs takes that pitch for ball 1. Hobbs has developed into more of a on-base and average hitter. Over his past few years, he's been known as one of the power guys on this team. Still does provide a great amount of pop. Batting in that 3-hole. As this one is fouled off, he checked his swing. Kind of hit off the bottom of the knob there. Bishops have tallied a total of 5 hits, 6 RBIs so far. Hobbs continuing to fight his battle there in the box. Thompson has given up 6 runs already in this contest, as this one is grounded to the second baseman, and Hobbs actually beats the shift. The shift comes back to bite the Tornadoes for the first time in this series.
Now back for the Valley Bishops, designated hitter, number 20, Blake Scott.
There seems to be a bit of movement down there in the Brevard bullpen as the head coach comes out. Looks like he's going to go talk to his pitcher, try to calm him down a bit. And with that hit, that'll bring up the big lefty who hit the 3-run bomb to start this game off, Blake Scott. Scott, a native of Pembroke, North Carolina. Definitely one of the more quiet guys on this team, but still a very talented ball player. Takes a look down to head coach Greg Clifton for some more words of encouragement. But what more encouraging could you possibly need after starting this game off with a 3-run blast? Thompson still in the game for the Tornadoes, as he starts Scott off with a breaking ball. Looks like a curveball on the outer half, taken for ball 1. Scott takes another hack at that pitch. Came across the letters, but as Scott is a tall player, it's definitely a strike in his zone. Thompson dealing the 1-1 pitch to Scott. Swung on and missed. Brings the count now to 1-2 with 2 outs. Jackson Hobbs over there on first base. Scott prepared to fight his next battle, as this one is a pass ball. That ball gets away as Hobbs able to take second base, rounds it, but decides to retreat back safely. We're enjoying a little inside joke up here about a certain ball getting away. Here's the 2-2 pitch to Scott. That is up and in. Scott just kind of leans the upper half of the body back and lets that one go by. 3-2 count here on Scott. Runner on second. If you're Thompson, you want to go after this right here. You want to go out with no more damage done, as this one actually hits Scott. And he is awarded first base. And Jackson Hobbs has to retreat back to second, as it did hit him. And that'll bring up Davey Morgan, second baseman out of Pine Tops, North Carolina. Morgan definitely seen as the captain of this infield, maybe even the captain of this Battling Bishops team, as he definitely is a leader, not by a choice of words, but by his play. That's how we've all come to know and love Davey Morgan over the past few years that he's been a Battling Bishop. As that first pitch was a ball, Thompson comes set, getting ready to deliver his next pitch. Breaking ball in the dirt. Morgan decides to lay off that one as that is not what he wishes to swing at. Having a little bit of a switch up here. Davey Morgan swinging at two-piece goods. As this one is lined into center field, that's definitely going to be able to score one as Blake Scott slides into third safely, and Morgan able to deliver another RBI for this Battling Bishops team, bringing the score now to 7-0 in the top of the second. And with that RBI, that hit, you got to believe that Thompson's day is going to be done. That is not the start that he was imagining for himself. We'll be having a new pitcher step in here quite soon, but we'll be right back with more information. We're back as the Tornadoes decide to bring out Cameron Cook to try to get out of this inning here. Tornadoes down 7-0, looking to get back into the dugout and put their own cricket number up on the scoreboard. But first, Cook has to take down the left-handed hitter, Alex Moskal. As his first pitch is a slider on the inner half towards Moskal. He dips, ducks, and dodges out of the way, bringing the count to 1-0. Morgan swipes second base. No throw back there from the catcher. Jennings decided he wants to try to go after Moskal instead of getting the out over there at second base. Bishop fans showing their support behind Alex Moskal as Thompson, as that is going to be an RBI single, 2 RBI single from Alex Moskal. And fans, that is going to be 5 runs with 2 outs.
Now batting for the Battling Bishops, the third baseman, number 42, Colin Scoggins.
Yet again, I say, here comes those Battling Bishops with another 2-out rally. Back to the leadoff hitter of this inning, Colin Scoggins. as this pitch is backpicked by the catcher. Alex Mossel caught in a rundown, and that will be the final out of this inning. But not before the Bishops are able to tack on 6 more runs, bringing the score now to 9-0. We'll be right back for the bottom of the second here on the Battling Bishops Sport Network. We're back with Kayla Ayler leading off the bottom of the second for the Tornadoes as Padgett delivers a breaking ball. This pitch is grounded to Davey Morgan for the first out of the inning. Battling Bishop doing their signature, hey, we got one chant.
Now batting for the Tornadoes, the third baseman, number 19, Frankie Vasquez.
This will bring up the big third baseman, Frankie Vasquez, after the ground out, who's going to ground out himself also to the shortstop. And this one is going to be an easy play as Vasquez barely took any steps out of the box before he decided to make a stride.
Now batting for the Tornadoes, the designated hitter, number 25, Colson Miller.
Following 2 quick ground outs, that'll bring up the DH, Colson Miller. Chandler starts him off with a breaking ball. Miller unable to connect with that bright orange Atlas for his first swings of the contest. Chandler decides to throw an even sharper breaking ball. Barker unable to snag that one. Rolls to the backstop for ball 1. And Miller pops this one up into foul territory. Barker tries to get there, but this one ends up getting out of play. Padgett way ahead here on Miller. 1-2 count with 2 outs. Chandler delivering his 1-2 pitch. Another breaking ball. Nice block back there by Jaden Barker. Has a little misslip on the throw, but Padgett able to hop off the mound and snag that one. And ready to deliver his 2-2 pitch. With 2s across the board, we're unable to get that next strike. Bringing the count now to 3-2. Paget so far under 20 pitches this inning. As that pitch is taken low in the dirt for ball 4.
Stepping up to the plate for the Tornadoes, the catcher, number 10, Hagan Jennings.
Jennings now up to bat as he takes the first pitch for a strike. Takes the second pitch he sees for a strike. Tornadoes actually able to get their first base runner of the game. They do need to capitalize here. But Paget looks dialed in as he delivers his pitch. Called outside for ball 1. Count is still 1-2. Left fielder Granada on deck. As this one is lined into right field, speedy runner Bass corrals that one, able to get it in quickly, but not before Miller is able to advance all the way to third. The Tornadoes are a scrappy team. They're not going to go away without a fight.
Now batting for the Tornadoes, the left fielder, number 1, Lucas Granada.
But that single puts someone in scoring position. That brings up Granada, the left fielder. Had a pretty quiet day yesterday at the plate. Looking to do some damage here, hitting in the 8-hole. Granada takes that pitch, brings the count now to 1-1. Miller over there on third base, anxious to come across for the first run as this one is fouled off, and we'll have another 1-2 pitch. Paget able to locate that breaking ball very well today so far. As that pitch is low and in on Granada. The Tornadoes' second baseman, Logan Sawyer, is on deck. As this one is swung on and missed, and Sawyer will have to wait his opportunity to start this ball game because Chandler Paget has collected another strikeout. We'll be right back here at Bauer Field.
Fans, as a reminder, the USA South Athletic Conference and the NCAA promote good sportsmanship by its student athletes, coaches, and fans. For Fandy, leading off for the Valley Bishops, the third baseman, number 42, Colin Scoggins.
We're back for the top of the third. Battling Bishops looking to do even more damage here as Colin Scoggins for the second time is leading off an inning. Cook starting off him with a breaking ball that is taken for ball one. Cook gets his sign and delivers the pitch. Fastball taken for strike one, bringing the count now to even to 1-1. Breaking ball in the dirt, taken for ball two. That pitch is taken on the outer half of the plate. 3-1 count here on Scoggins. Scoggins decides to swing at that slider on the outer half of the plate. Swung on and missed. Makes the count now full. Nance on deck for the Battling Bishops. He was able to deliver a big hit for them earlier. As Scoggins is able to lay off that pitch, that will be ball four.
Now back for the Valley Bishops, the shortstop, number 13, Mason Nance.
Mason Nance now up to bat for the Battling Bishops. He hit himself a double down the left field line his last at bat. As Nance rockets this one into left field, that will be another double for the freshman. Back-to-back doubles from the freshman out of Virginia. His bat has come alive in game two of this championship series. Bishops looking for another clutch RBI here from their catcher, Jaden Barker. Barker, catcher out of Oxford, takes that first pitch for a strike. Battling Bishops knocking on the door again to score more runs. That pitch is swung on and missed. Barker decides to step out, collect his thoughts, step back in, and try to do a job for him as the Tornadoes decide to bring the infield in. That pitch is lined to the first baseman. Barker trying to fight that one off. Not able to get that much of it.
Back to the top of the order for the Valley Bishops, the center fielder, number 5, Drifton Paget.
That line out will bring up Drifton Paget, captain of this Bishops outfield. Paget already 1 for 2 on the day with a double of his own. As this one is grounded to the third baseman, Vasquez, he checks on the runner to make sure he's not going anywhere. Throws over to first and collects the second out. And with that second out of the inning,
right fielder, number 7,
that brings up Tyson Bass, who has already homered here so far in this contest. Bass 2 for 2 with a homer and a double. Bass grounds that one over there to Vasquez and is unable to beat the throw. that'll be the end of the top of the third.
To the top of the third inning, the Valley Bishops are retired on no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and leave 2 men on base. Your score is
We'll be right back here at Bauer Field.
Back to the top of the order for the Tornadoes. Number 49, C.P. Pyle.
We're back for more baseball action as the Tornadoes were able to start off their inning with a bunt single. And C.P. Powell up to bat. That ball gets away from the catcher, Jaden Barker. Logan Sawyer able to make it up all the way to second base, standing up with no problems. Tornadoes now in the zone of scoring their first run of this competition as they have their second base runner so far, but now looking to capitalize here as Powell swings on that pitch from Paget and misses for his next strikeout.
Stepping to the plate for the Tornadoes, the shortstop number 3, Luke Morton.
Morton now up to bat for the Tornadoes as he watches that curveball to drop in there for strike 1. Slider on the outer half of the plate. Same break, different positions. Fools the hitter Morton. Brings the count now 0-2. Paget way ahead here. Does not seem to be phased by that leadoff butt single. Morton starts to offer that one, decides to hold up. Very smart choice from him. makes the count now 1-2. He gets to see another pitch. As this pitch is lined to the shortstop, Mason Nance. Tries to double up the runner there, Sawyer. Davey Morgan over there covering the bag, but not thrown in time. But the Bishops are able to collect the second out of this inning.
Number 15, Logan Clark.
That brings up Clark. That pitch is taken for a ball. That'll be ball 2 there on Clark. Paget dealing his 2-0 pitch. That is taken for strike 1. Makes the count now 2-1 with 2 outs. Runner on second base over there, Sawyer. Really wanting to be able to make contact with home plate to get that first run across. Very nice stop there from the catcher, Jaden Barker. Unable to block it, so he had to resort to the back pick. Count is now 3-1 here for Clark. Swung on and missed. High cheese up across the letters. Clark wanted that one a little bit too much. We're back with more baseball action here in Game 2. Aaron Burchett now toeing the mound for the Tornadoes as he gives up a second pitch single to Drifting Paget. Battling Bishop's bat still red hot with the 2-out rally yet again.
How about for the Battling Bishop, right fielder number 7, Tyson Bass.
Tyson Bass now at the plate for the Battling Bishops. He takes that one for strike 1 on the outer half of the plate. As Bass lines that one into right field, Pyle able to grab that one. And that'll be the end of the top of the 4th inning. here at Bauer Field. We'll have more baseball action coming to you very soon. Back now for the bottom of the fourth action. Kale Ayler up to bat. Paget's falling behind now, 2-0. As he's able to come back with strike one with the third pitch of this at bat. Paget throws that one outside in the dirt. That'll be ball three, bringing the count now to 3-1. That'll be strike two, making the count full. That one fouled back. We'll do it again. That one grounded to the shortstop, Mason Nance, making a very smooth play there to get that out for his pitcher, Chandler Paget.
That line from the Tornado is the third baseman, number 19, Frankie Vasquez.
That brings up the big righty, Vasquez. Vasquez takes that slider for strike one. Vasquez lines that one into left field. That'll be the Tornadoes' third hit of the contest. Maybe now they'll have a little bit of a spark to try and claw back into this game.
Now batting for the Tornadoes, the designated hitter, number 25, Colson Miller.
Miller fouls that one off out of play, making the count now 0-1. Watches that on the outer half of the plate, bringing the count now to 0-2 with the one out, runner on first base. as Miller crushes this one to deep left field. Does a bat flip, and that one is gone. Tornadoes finally get themselves on the board, making the score now 14-2. Umpires have to convene yet again for the second time this contest. Last time they convened, it was about Jaden Barker's home run celebration, the bat flip down the first base line. And right then and there, the same thing just happened with Miller. Both head coaches now have to come out and talk to the umpires yet again. Looks like that is going to be a warning issue towards Miller.
Stepping to the plate for the Tornadoes, the catcher number 10, Aiden Jennings.
Tornadoes able to scratch back 2 runs. Still down 12. Game's not over yet. Paget right back to work, dealing a first pitch slider for strike 1. This one is grounded up the middle. Shortstop Nance gets to it easily and fields it very nicely. Covered a lot. Yeah.
Leading off for the Bowling Bishops, the first baseman number 15.
After a little bit of technical
Jackson
difficulties,
Hobbs.
we apologize for that, as our computer randomly shut off once again. It's been a strange occurrence happening here with this technology, but nonetheless, we got it back working and ready to bring more baseball action here at the USA South Championship Game 2. Jackson Hobbs leading off. That is strike 1 against Hobbs. Hobbs grounds that one over to the third baseman, Vasquez. He makes a very nice play. Nice stretch over there by the first baseman to assure the out. For the first out in the top of the 5th.
Stepping to the plate for the Bowling Bishops, the designated hitter number 20, Boyd Scott.
Big lefty, Blake Scott. Back in the batter's box for the Battling Bishops. He started this game scoring with a 3-run bomb to right field. First pitch that he sees is outside, taken for ball 1. That pitch is inside, taken for ball 3. Scott being very patient, looking for his pitch, wanting to do something with it. Takes that one on the inner half. That'll be strike 1. Make the count now to 3-1. Scott takes that one for ball 4. Pitcher kind of takes a bit of a stumble. Looks like he lost his footing there. Unable to plant correctly.
For the Battling Bishops, the second baseman, number 23, Davey Morgan.
With that walk, that'll bring up the second baseman, Davey Morgan. 1 for 2 on the day so far. Scott himself a base knock and an RBI. Morgan decides to lay off that one. A little low. Taken for ball 1. Decides to pick off over there. Burchett checking on Scott, making sure he's not going anywhere. Morgan decides to take that pitch. Makes the count now even at 1-1. Scott, not much of a lead over there at first, as that pitch is too far inside on Morgan from Burchett. Bring the count now to 2-1 with the runner on first base. Morgan fouls that one down the left field line, and we'll do it again. Morgan fouls this one to deep left field. That one went a long ways. Out of play, foul. Bishops almost got themselves another one. Count is now 2-2 on Davey Morgan. Morgan lines this one through the 5-6 hole, and that'll be another base knock for him.
Shot eye for the Valley Bishops, left fielder number 25, Alex Moskal.
That'll bring up Alex Moskal. Starting the first half of this game, the Bishops were depending on the big fly. Now it seems they're just taking quality base knocks, trying to pass the bat down. Moskal takes that pitch for strike 1. Runners on first and second here. That one on the lower half of the plate called for strike 2. Very good frame by the catcher back there. Alex Moskal hits a deep one to right field. And that one is gone, just as I spoke. The Battling Bishops have reverted back to their tactics. Alex Moscow with his first ever Battling Bishop career home run here at Bauer Field in the USA South Championship Game 2. Alex Moscow with his first ever. That'll make the score 17-2. And might I say, Alex Moscow is the least that you'd expect to hit that ball out of here at this field. Comes to show anything can happen in the game of baseball. That brings up Colin Scoggins. Moscow not that big of a guy, but for sure, pound for pound, probably the strongest on this team. Big flies are not a part of his game. As Scoggins laces one down the left field line, but it's called foul. Bishops now up 15 runs on the Tornadoes. They responded with 2 in the bottom of the 4th. Bishops come back and put up another 3 spot. Count is 3-1 on Scoggins. Grounds this one to the shortstop. Morton, who makes the play, makes it now 2 outs on the inning.
Now back for the Valley Bishops, the shortstop, number 13, Mason Nance.
With that ground out to the shortstop, that brings up the Battling Bishops shortstop, Mason Nance. Nance 2 for 3 on the day with 2 doubles. At this point, you just get the sense that the Bishops are just free swinging. Confidence is through the roof at an all-time high here at Bauer Field. Nance takes that one on the out half of the plate. Called for strike 2. Very nice slider by the pitcher there, Burchett. Burchett deals the 0-2 as this one is popped up and fouled off out of play. Nance pops this one up into foul territory. Left fielder and third baseman unable to get there. So we'll have another 0-2 pitch. That one went a mile high into the air. Landed foul. Count is now 1-2 on Nance as that one was in the dirt. Had no problem laying off that one. Nance grounds this one over to the third baseman, Vasquez. Makes a very nice play for the 3rd out of the inning. But still, Battling Bishops able to add more damage, putting up another 3 spot thanks to the 2 singles and a 3-run blast by the left fielder, Alex Moscow. We'll be right back here on the Battling Bishops Sports Network. We're back with more
Lead
action
off for the Tornadoes, the second baseman, number 9, Logan
here
Sawyer.
at Bauer Field in this championship game series. Battling Bishops came out to a hot start and have not let go of the reins since. Breaking ball, looks like a curve ball that was a bit too far inside. Had the depth, but just too far. Called for ball one as Paget delivers the next pitch that is a slider for strike one. Count is now 3-1. As Paget has issued a walk for the Tornadoes offense.
Now back for the Tornadoes, number 49, C.P. Pyle.
That'll bring up the top of the lineup for the Tornadoes. That'll bring up C.P. Pyle. Pyle fouls that pitch off towards the backstop. We'll have an 0-1 count on him. Paget there throwing another slider, 0 for 2. That pitch is just outside, called for ball. It'll be a 1-2 count here on C.P. Pyle. Called for strike 3, slider that broke over the middle of the plate, fooled Pyle for the first out here in the bottom of the 5th. With that, that'll bring up Luke Morton.
Now back for the Tornadoes, the shortstop, number 3, Luke Morton.
First pitch to Morton is a ball up and out. That is ball 2 there on Morton. Paget able to dial a strike back in there. Fouls that one back. We'll have a 2-2 pitch. Morton will go down swinging on that pitch. And that'll bring up the center fielder, Clark.
Second is the plate for the Tornadoes, center fielder, number 15, Logan Clark.
This one's popped up to Davey Morgan, and that'll be the end of the bottom of the fifth. More baseball action still to come to you here on this live stream for the USA South Championship match. We're back here for more baseball action. We have the catcher, Jaden Barker. And if you don't recall that name, he's the one who hit the grand slam for the Battling Bishops, as he takes that pitch for strike one. Barker lines that one into left field. That'll be another base knock for him. He's now 2 for 4 on the day with a homer and now a single. With that, that'll turn over the top to the top of the lineup, bringing up Drifton Paget.
Number 5, Drifton Paget.
Paget, the speedy runner. Very good in the outfield. Paget takes that one for ball one, making it count 1-0 with Barker standing over there on first base. Very nice stop back there by the catcher. Evans looking to get his team back into the dugout as quick as possible. With time running out and down 15 runs. There's a double play ball. 5-4-3 double play for the Tornadoes. Just what they ordered after giving up the leadoff single. And with that, that'll bring up the right fielder, Tyson Bass.
Number 7, Tyson Bass.
Bass has been phenomenal all tournament, helping lead his team to victory after victory. Evans comes set to deal to Bass. As this one is popped up into center field, Clark will get up under it and corral it. That'll be the end of the top of this inning. And we'll be right back for the Brevard's counter.
Leading off for the Tornadoes, the first baseman, number 26, Cale Ayler.
We're back with more baseball action. Chandler Padgett still on the mound for the battling Bishops. He's going to be dealing his next pitches to number 26, Cale Ayler. Out one across the plate at a decent spot, but called ball one. Ayler smacks this one down the right field line. That one hit the fence hard. Padgett throws that one in the dirt. That'll be ball two. Bringing the count now to 2-1 on Cale Ayler. Swung on and missed for strike two. Ayler took a pretty hefty hack at that one. This pitch is fouled off as well. Fouled off down the right field line. Once again, we'll have another 2-2 pitch from Padgett to Ayler. That one's outside. Ayler have no problem laying off that one. That'll make the count full now. That one is called for strike three. Backdoor slider fooling Ayler. He's sent back to the dugout, clearly unhappy with that call. But I must agree, it was a strike that he probably did not watch all the way through to the catcher's mitt.
Now batting for the Tornadoes, the third baseman, number 19, Frankie Vasquez.
Following that strikeout, that'll bring up the big third baseman, Vasquez. Drove a single into left field in his last at-bat.
Stepping to the plate for the Tornadoes, the designated hitter, number 25, Colson Miller. Leading off for the Battling Bishops, the first baseman, number 15, Jackson Hobbs. Your attention pinching for the Battling Bishops, number 21, Javier Quintana. Stepping to the plate for the Battling Bishops, the second baseman, number 23, Davey Morgan. Second to the plate for the Battling Bishops, the left fielder, number 25, Alex Moskal. Now back for the Battling Bishops, third baseman number 42, Colin Scoggins. Pitching for the Tornadoes, number 34, Adam Rushing. Pitching for the Tornadoes, number 8, Chandler Bryson. Pitching for the Tornadoes, number 14, Easton King. Pitching for the Tornadoes, number 50, Nico Bartolini. Now batting for the Tornadoes, number 15, Logan Clark. And your final score is North Carolina Wesleyan 17, Brevard 2. Valley Bishops repeat as USA South Conference champions. Fans, at this time, we ask that you please turn your attention to the third base line, as we have a very special presentation by USA South Commissioner Dr. Tom Hart. Along with Associate Commissioner of USA South Mike Christie, it is now time to present our 2024 USA South Baseball Tournament MVP. This year's MVP is an outfielder from Lucama, North Carolina, number 7, Tyson Bass. And now to present the 2024 USA South Baseball Championship Trophy to the Battling Bishops is Commissioner Tom Hart. And for the second year in a row, your 2024 USA South champions are the Battling Bishops of North Carolina Wesleyan University. And ladies and gentlemen, once again, let's give a big round of applause for your 2024 USA South champions.
In my mind, I'm going to Carolina. Can you see the sunshine? Can you just feel the moonshine? Maybe just like a friend of mine, with me from behind. Yes, I'm going to Carolina in my mind. Can you see the silver sun? Best for her. Watch her watch the morning come. The silver tear appearing now. I'm crying, and I'm gone to Carolina in my mind. There's no doubt, no one's mind. We love to find this thing around. Whisper something soft and kind. Hey baby, the sky's on fire, I'm dying and I'm gone to Carolina in my mind. In my mind, I'm gone to Carolina. And you see the sunshine, and you just feel the moonshine. Baby, just like a friend of mine. Hit me from behind, 'cause I'm gone to Carolina in my mind. We dropped inside and late last night. I think I might have heard the highway calling. Decent flight, and going to flight. Signs of life be rolling, say I'm going, I'm gone to Carolina in my mind. There's a whole host of others standing around me. Still I'm on the dark side of the moon. And it seems like it goes on like this forever. You must forgive me. If I'm nothing gone to Carolina in my mind. In my mind, I'm gone to Carolina. Can't you see the sunshine? Can't you just feel the moonshine? Maybe desire a friend of mine. with me from the heart. 'Cause I'm long, bad,